As you probably know, the date of Easter changes every year. Now, if you're not sure how this date is set or just how it is accommodated in the liturgical calendar every year, this video is for you, because that is exactly what I'm going to share with you. So first we'll look at how the date is set. The Council of Nicaea in the year 325 set the date of Easter as follows. Easter falls on the first Sunday after the first full moon following the spring equinox. Now this requires a couple of clarifications. The spring equinox is considered ecclesiastically as March 21 every year, even though it may vary slightly. And second, if a full moon occurs on March 21, then Easter is on March 22. So perhaps a more proper definition as determined by the actual application of these rules might be that Easter falls on the first Sunday after the first full moon that falls on or after the spring equinox. So how do we accommodate it in the calendar? Well, as we see, the earliest possible date for Easter is March 22nd, and the latest possible date is April 25th. This variability has to be accommodated somewhere in the calendar. That is, some seasons have to have the flexibility to be shorter or longer to accommodate this stretch of about a month where Easter can fall. And this flexibility occurs before Easter in the season of Epiphany and after Easter in the Sundays after Pentecost. And here's how it works. If Easter is on March 21, the earliest possible date, after we account for 6 Sundays in Lent and 3 Sundays in Septuagesima, that leaves only 4 Sundays between Epiphany and Septuagesima. In this case, we get 28 Sundays after Pentecost. And since the Missal actually has readings and proper chants for 6 Sundays after Epiphany, some of the drop Sundays after Epiphany actually get moved to the last Sundays after Pentecost. Now, on the other hand, if Easter is on April 25, the latest possible date, after we account for 6 Sundays in Lent and 3 in Septuagesima, this gives us 6 Sundays between Epiphany and Septuagesima. In this case, we get 24 Sundays after Pentecost. And if Easter falls somewhere between the extremes, the Sundays after Epiphany and after Pentecost are adjusted accordingly. Okay, you may notice on the 2 charts that I have shown you that the math does not work out exactly. Here I've put the 2 charts together, and we have on the top 4 Sundays after Epiphany and 28 Sundays after Pentecost for a total of 32. And on the bottom, we have 6 Sundays after Epiphany, but only 24 Sundays after Pentecost for a total of 30. Well, it seems like they should be the same number. If we decrease the number of Sundays after Pentecost by 4, how come we don't increase the number of Sundays after Epiphany by 4? Well, this is one of those subtle quizzes to see if you're actually smart enough to be a traditional Catholic. The good news is that if you notice the discrepancy, you have already passed half the quiz. If not, well, seriously, the answer is simple. There are never more than 6 Sundays after Epiphany. If we need more Sundays after Pentecost, some Sundays are repeated. There's always a formula for how this works in the Missal. It's somewhere near the last Sunday after Pentecost. So the overall message here is that as Easter moves forward or backward in the calendar before Easter during Epiphany and after Easter during Pentecost is adjusted to accommodate the shift. It's just one of the many elements of the Roman Missal that are both brilliant and elegantly simple. Stella meus
Sino